Hey guys, my name's Corinne and I'm a music major at Marshall University. And today I'm going to be giving a trombone lesson. My student today is Jen Parsons and he's going to be getting his first beginner trombone lesson. So first things first, I'm going to have you open your case, and when opening your case, the main thing that you want to pay attention to is you want to have the label of your case face up. If not, your instrument's going to fall on the ground, and that is not what we want. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is most trombone cases will have straps that hold in your slide, and you're just going to want to turn those so they let your slide out. And Sean, why don't you go ahead and pick up your slide. And your slide is the part that allows you to play the different notes. And why don't you go ahead and unlock your slide. Unlocking your slide is just turning this little tiny piece right here that allows you to move up and out. Okay, so go ahead and lock your slide again, and I'm going to have you pick up the bell of your instrument. The bell of your instrument is this big part right here. And what I want you to do is I want you to flip it this way, and I want you to go ahead and you're going to take this part, and it's a bigger end, it's a little bit longer, and you go ahead and you put it right inside here, inside this little screw. And you're just going to want to put it at about a 90-degree angle. Not completely, but close to it. And you're just going to want to turn this piece out a little bit. And then tighten it. You don't want it too tight because it could possibly get stuck. If it does get stuck, don't try to fix it yourself. Go ahead and take it to a music shop and have them take it out. So now I want you to get your mouthpiece out. And when you're putting your mouthpiece in your instrument, you're just going to want to stick it in and slightly turn. You don't want to jam it in there because then it'll get stuck. And as I said before, don't try to fix it yourself. All right, now, holding your instrument. Right hand, I call them duck lips. Just going to go up and down. This is the hand that's going to hold your slide. So go ahead and just pull your instrument up to your face and just grab your slide. Good. Now, go ahead and put your instrument down. Your left hand, you're going to have a gun, just an L. And your left hand is going to go around this bar. Your three fingers are going to go in between these two. And your index finger is going to gently place on top of your mouthpiece. Good. Looks good. And go ahead and pull up, and let me see how you're holding it. Looks good. Good job. All right. The first thing that any beginner should do is learn how to buzz with the mouthpiece. Buzzing is just taking your mouthpiece and going... So Sean, I want you to go and take your mouthpiece out, and I just want you to buzz, 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 buzz. And just go up and down, up and down. Good, good. Now what you want to do when placing your mouthpiece, you want it to be evenly separated between your top and lower lips. You want it evenly placed right in the middle of your mouth. Don't want it too far to the right, too far to the left, because then it can mess up your armature later in your learning. So you go ahead and put your mouthpiece back in. And here's the fun part. We're moving kind of fast, but as college kids, I think we got this. All right. What I want you to do is you're going to learn your first slide position. When learning slide positions, I feel that it's better to just go ahead and learn the first note that matches that slide position instead of just memorizing where they're at. So the first note we've got here in this beginner book. By the way, this beginner book is the Elements Edition, Volume 1 for trombones. What you're going to do is you're going to pull your horn up, and first position is just right where it's at. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that pitch. What I want you to do is hum it back to me. Okay, now go ahead and play. Good, good. Good sound. Now, when playing the trombone, you want lots and lots of air. Just own it. Try it again. Good. All right, second note. This is in third position, and the second note that you're going to learn today is E flat. So third position, you're going to want to bring your instrument up. Third position is your slide. This bar right here on your slide is going to be about even with the bell, the end of the bell. I'm going to give you the pitch. I want you to hum it back to me. Go ahead and play. Now, what he did, I don't know if you saw what he did. When you hear that you're a little bit off, if you're too sharp you're going to want to pull out, and if you're flat, you're going to want to pull in just a little bit until you hear that it's right on with the pitch that you were given. All right, go ahead and play that note for me again. Good. Third note, D, fourth position. Go ahead and turn that way. Fourth position, you're going to go right past the bell. Just a little bit past the bell. Go ahead and play. And then next position, this is sixth position. Sixth position is a little bit hard. I found that when you have kids who are starting in 5th or 6th grade band, their arms are a little bit shorter. That does not mean that they can't play trombone. It just means that they're just going to have to figure out a way to shift and try to figure out how they can get that extension. Sixth position, you're going to go down, your arms fully extended. Good. Go ahead and play it. Good. And then your last note is B flat. And then B flat, it's in first position just like the F was. So you're just going to go back in, all the way in, and go ahead and play. Good. Now what I want you to do is just show me your side positions. So 1, 3, a little bit past. 3 is right before the bell, and 4 is the one that you're going to go past the bell. And then 4, and 6, and 1. Okay, now I want you to play me the 5-note scale that we just learned. So F, E flat, D, C, and B flat. I'll give you a fresh pitch. Lots of air. Good, 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 good. All right, now remember what I said. You want to sit up nice and straight. You want to be relaxed. You don't want your kids to be breathing in and pushing their shoulders up. You don't want them to be tense. You want them to be really, really relaxed and comfortable. All right, now that you know those 5 notes, this is the first song I'm going to have you play. It's number 11 in the Elements book, and it's called Reading the Notes, and this is just going over the 5 notes that we just learned. Okay, so Sean, I'm going to give you your pitch, and I want you to 1, 2, ready. That's okay. Let's try it again. Let's take it from the top.
Which number? Wait.
We're doing number 11.
Okay.
That's okay. We're just going to run through it again. Do you need to hear your pitch again? Or you think you got it?
Flat. Is it B flat?
Yep, B flat.
I'm alright.
Alright. We're just going to get a nice big prep breath, and you're on your own. Okay? Alright, so 1, 2, ready. And repeat. Good, good. I'm glad that you heard that. It means you're getting the notes in your head and you're figuring out what sounds good where. All right, the one thing that I want to touch bases on, is how to articulate your notes. When teaching your students, when they're first learning how to play, you want to teach them how to articulate with their tongue. Your tongue is your main articulator, along with your lips. So what you're going to want to do with lower brass instrument, which is what a trombone is, you're going to say da, 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 da. So I want you to just play this through one time, and I want you to articulate it with the da, 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 da. 1, 2, ready. Good. Good job. Good job. Very good. All right. Now we're going to flip the page over, and it's going to be on page number 6. The nice thing about these books is when you're first learning at the beginning, they give you the 5 notes that you just learned, and they give it to you at the top and your scalp positions, or your slide positions, excuse me, so you can remember what you're doing. All right, so now I want you to play number 14. It's called Rolling Along, and we're just going to take it at a nice tempo like we just took the last one, and just going to give it a go. All right. Very good. I took that kind of fast for a beginner, but normally we could take it just a little bit slower, but I pitched it just a little bit, which depending on the student, Sean, he picks up on stuff really easy, so depending on your student, you can take it slower or faster. It's just catering to their needs and seeing where their pace goes. All right. Next thing we're going to do is I want you to look over at number 25. This is called Lightly Row. Same 5 notes. Remember, if you need to review them, they're right up here. So we're going to take this one just a little bit slower. And I want you to go ahead and give me your first pitch. Good. Good job. Notice how he's taking that deep breath before he goes. And the one thing that I try to do for my students is take that nice big prep breath so they know when to start. All right, so we're going to take it from the top. 1, 2, ready. Good job. Now the one thing that with this one that we can learn is breath marks. Breath mark is just in the music. It's a little comma, and what you want to reiterate to your students is when that breath mark comes, don't be afraid to take the breath. Just take that nice full breath so you're not down the road and straining and struggling to get through the rest of the song. So now we're going to flip over. Page 8, we got a new note. You've already learned this position, but the new note is G. And it's in 4th position, which is the same note as
D.
Good job. All right, so I'll let you hear that note. Big breath. Just try it again. Just even out. When you hear that growling sound, it can mean one of 2 things. 1, a trombone has this nice little thing at the end right here that's called a spit valve. And what that means is it's not necessarily spit. Condensation builds up within your horn, and that spit valve allows you to just get all that out so it's not that gargly sound. The other thing it could mean is that their embouchure's off. The embouchure is just the way that your mouth is placed when playing your instrument. So go ahead and try it again and see if you can figure out. Good. Did you figure out what it was?
Evening out the mouth.
All right. It's good that you can pick up on those kind of things. All right, so I want you, I'm going to go ahead and play this duet with you, and I want you to take the top line A, and I'm going to take the bottom and play line B. Okay, 1, 2, ready. I'd like to point out duets are all about listening to yourself as well as listening to your partner. Knowing, where they're at, where you're at, and just being aware of each other. All right, new note again. New note A. This slide position we haven't gone over yet. So slide position, this is your 2nd slide position. And what you want to do is just pull out just a little bit, and it's right, I like to think it's kind of right in between the bell and your left hand. Just pull out just a little bit and give it your pitch. Go ahead and adjust your lips and just relax your jaw. Good. Now what I want you to do this time before you take it is go like you're yawning, and just really loosen up your jaw, and then try it again. Good. A lot of it too could have to do with breath, You're just going really, really lots and lots and lots of air. All right, so now you know that new note. We're going to jump down and we're going to play number 36. And the one thing that I want to point out to this is it has a pickup note. A pickup note just means that it starts on an and beat before your first beat of the measure that it actually begins on. So, I'm just going to have you take this at kind of a slower pace and just remember your breathing and your posture. And before you start, I just want you to do that nice big ah space inside the mouth. Just relax your jaw. Good. All right, so I'm going to take it 1, 2, ready? Now, if you were to play it again, what would you do differently?
I'd watch toward the end some of the armature position, kind of observe the breath marks a little more.
All good things. Now, the one thing, like I said, Sean picks up on stuff really, really well. And the one thing that you want to be aware when teaching your students at a beginner level, you want to challenge them. They want to feel like they're actually learning. You don't want to constantly tell them what they're doing. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to get them to answer it, because a lot of the time you'll be surprised on what they're picking up and what they're not. So give them a chance to prove that they're doing it decently and doing it right. All right, we're going to flip the page. Actually, you know what? Since it's Christmas time, we're in December now, why don't we go ahead and give it a little go on Jingle Bells? What do you think? All right, we're gonna take it. I'm gonna play along with you, and we're just gonna take it at a little da da da. Okay. All right. So you're gonna start on a D. All right. And 1, 2, ready. Good job. All right. The last thing that I'm going to go over today in this lesson in particular is I actually want to go ahead and I want to go over one more new note before we end this lesson today. All right. So if you have the book, if you're using the book, and it should be on page 16, and we're going to learn A flat. Now, you want to be careful with A and A flat because it's really easy to get confused. A is in what position? What slide position is it?
2.
Okay. A flat is in 3rd slide position. So, I'm going to give you your pitch. And I want you to take that big, nice, deep breath and go ahead and let it out. Oh, you don't have to take it up the octave. I'm so sorry. Go ahead and try that again because you were definitely right. Now, go ahead and do it again and just listen. You heard it, and that's good that you're aware of that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to play number 74, Cossack Dance. So what I want you to do with this one's got 8 notes, which we haven't really had before. I want you to read through it once, but just telling me the notes.
F, C, 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 B flat, A flat, B flat, C, F, C, 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 B flat, A flat, B, A flat. C, A flat, B flat, C, C, F.
Okay. Now, I want you to do it one more time and do it with just your side, with your side positions and saying the note.
F, C, 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 B flat, A flat, B flat, C, F, C, 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 B flat, A flat, B flat, A flat, C, A flat, B flat, C, C, F.
Alright. Starting pitch. Good. Play that note. Okay. I'm going to play along with you. And we're going to take it again at a moderate pace. 1, 2, ready, go. And then repeat. Good. Now that one's a little tricky, and when you're first teaching, eighth notes are a little bit tricky to pick up on. It's a change in rhythm. They're not used to it. Just try to see what they're capable of, and then just run it again. They'll pick up on it. They'll find out what they're doing wrong. And again, as I said earlier, ask them what they think that is the problem. And you'll be surprised on the correct answers that you get back. All right. Last thing we're going to do today is we're going to run number 77, Sakura, and it's Andante. That just means, again, beginner lesson, we're just going to take it, moderate pace. Don't rush them, because a lot of the time with your beginner students, if you're rushing them, frustration can start to set in, and it can be a little tense, and they'll kind of beat themselves up about it. So you want to be positive, encouraging, positive reinforcement. Just let them know that everything that they're doing is right, and just remind them that they're doing okay. Last thing for today, I'm going to turn this way so I don't hit you. All right, from the top. So give that fresh pitch. 1, 2, ready. Awesome job today, Sean. I want to thank everybody, and good job.